And today we have Bruce with us. I would love to learn, who are you and what are you working on?
Oh, well, thanks for having me, by the way. I'm the general partner of Everybody Ventures. We're an early stage VC fund, invest at the intersection of pop culture, consumer, and technology. We invest from pre-seed to Series A, but on a high level, we're just hyper-focused on consumer companies. So industry agnostic, so it could be gaming, entertainment, music, fintech, healthcare. As long as it's consumer, we're very interested.
Amazing. And where are you based in?
Based in Los Angeles, California.
Awesome. Very busy spot. That being said, the world is also buzzing about AI. And I would love to know, what's your opinion? How did that shift everything that you do at work and at home?
I think AI is going to be a great tool, especially in the world of creative. I think it's going to help it's going to usher in a new era of creatives that have ideas that may not have the technical knowledge or even the technology to like really execute those ideas. I think the two main components we'll really see the effectiveness of AI. One is in gaming, so it'll allow for gaming studios to make games faster and easier, which will allow for more creative games to come out. And the second one, I think, will be a big shift in Hollywood. I think right now we're in the era of reboots, remake, unnecessary prequels and sequels to establish IP. And I understand why studios want to do it right now. The movie business is kind of in flux, so it's easier to just make films on established IP and people will come. But we're also losing these like really creative stories because studios don't want to take a risk on original IP, and if it flops, that's just millions of dollars out there. But I think AI will come in and allow for these studios to make films easier, faster, going from VFX to script writing to post production. I think it will help with all of that, and that will then increase more original IP and allow creatives to tell original stories that touch all walks of life or even create whole new fantasy worlds. So I'm really excited about the future of AI.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing. And I do know that you have a big announcement to share with us. I would love to hear about that from you.
Yes, so we recently launched our Fund 2. We're introducing a new model that allows for accredited and non-accredited investors to become LPs at a minimum of 3,000. So the goal of it is to democratize venture capital. I think for a long time, venture has been looked at as a very exclusive club that's only allotted to, the 5% of the world. And so, there's a lot of people who are angel investing in companies or invested in stock, but still don't have access to this high reward yet high risk investment class. So we really wanted to shake things up a bit, and also obviously ties in with the name Everybody, and really open doors up for people to have access to invest in some of their favorite consumer companies, because I think those would be the best investors. Why not have your investors be your potential consumers? So yeah, that was something that I've been wanting to do for a few years now. We finally figured it out. So I'm really excited to launch this new model and really help reshape what the venture capital landscape looks like.
I absolutely love that. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And if you feel that you want to join and be an investor, that's the right time for you. On that, specifically for UA Tech Today organization, we're curious, how is your opinion about Ukrainian founders with Ukrainian background, if you had any experiences and if you have any suggestions for them?
I personally don't have any experience with Ukrainian founders yet. Hopefully that will change in the immediate future. I look at all founders kind of the same. I think the ability to build something out of nothing is a special kind of superpower. And really some of the most special people in the world can do that. And so, something that we want to do at Everybody Ventures is we want to give everyone that opportunity, no matter where they are, especially Ukrainian founders. So I'm excited to work with them, and I know that they're building some really great companies, and so hopefully we can work with them and add them to our portfolio.
Amazing. Love it. Innovation has no borders. I'm curious, getting to your two last questions, I'm very, very curious. What is the interesting fact that the world should know about you as a person?
As a person? I'm really into martial arts.
Okay,
A
cool.
lot of people don't know. I've been practicing martial arts since I was 5 years old. My dad put me in karate. First karate class was at Chuck Norris Karate School, and I've done martial arts ever since. So I've wrestled, I've done jujitsu, I have a blue belt in judo. There was a little known fact: I was an amateur MMA fighter for 3 years because there was a period of time where I thought I wanted to be a professional fighter, and I realized after training for 3 years I was not the life path for me, but it's something that I've always enjoyed. So now it's just kind of a hobby. So now I just like do kickboxing and boxing. But that's I don't think a lot of people know that because I'm just so nonchalant and very chill. And they're like, "Wait, you fight?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, I don't fight people, but I like martial arts. It keeps me disciplined. I think that applies to every facet of my life. Is like martial arts has really helped me hone in on discipline.
I love it. Absolutely. And I think it's a great fact. I agree. I probably would not guess that by default. So thanks for sharing. Um, to wrap up, obviously you're in investor space. We have a lot of startups here, and all of them are curious what they should do or should not do. So, what would be kind of your last message and suggestion for startups in our era where we are right now to do in the next 6 months?
I would say be open to different paths of investing. VC isn't the only way to go. And even if you are interested in venture, you don't have to go directly to venture funds. You can go to family offices now. There's so many ways to solve that problem. So don't look at venture capital as being the end all be all. And if you are looking at venture, make sure you're looking for funds that align with what you're building, so that you're just not wasting your time and talking to people that aren't necessarily going to be a fit. And I think my last note is don't be discouraged if you get a no or if they say maybe you're too early. I always operate on the mantra, especially in venture, that a no now isn't a no forever. So a no now just means maybe you're too early, it's not the right time, but everything comes with the component of storytelling. And so maybe they're just not ready for that part of the story. But maybe once you get 2 chapters down the road and you've gained some more traction, you gain some more partnerships, then you can turn that no into a yes. So don't be discouraged if you get a no, because you can always turn that around later.
I can't agree more with that. As being a founder myself, I really well remember lots of no's last year and lots of yeses just in this week alone. So thank you so much, Bruce, for coming, for sharing your wisdom, and for supporting so many founders on their dream journey.
Thank you so much for having me.
Awesome. Thanks.